Dark Shadows, number 45, VTR 22367, Air 3367, take one.
My name is Victoria Winters. There are those at Collinwood who are seeking the truth that lies at the bottom of a seemingly fathomless mystery. But they must seek answers in strange places, even in the land of the dead.
My apologies, sir. We'll put the coffin back and try to seal up the vault as well as we can.
Oh, no, let her rest a while where she is. Another day will do.
Come on, let's get out of here. Does it have to be like this?
Yes.
Joe?
That smell, what is it?
Mold, dust. Let's go.
No, it's a different smell.
What kind of smell?
I don't know, it's like a lot of flowers. No, it's more like perfume.
Like jasmine? The scent of jasmine?
I don't know what jasmine smells like, but this is like a lot of flowers at night when it's very warm.
I don't smell it, Pete, do you?
No, but Josette, it might be Josette.
Jasmine, the scent of jasmine far away, coming from the sea.
No, it's here!
Josette?
No, you must rest. We're going away. Rest.
Don't touch it.
Let me look. Come here. Look at this.
What is it?
I don't think I want to see.
There's nothing here at all. The body is gone.
The body should be. It should be there.
But it isn't.
Somebody probably moved it.
No, that's not possible.
Why not?
No, the tomb was sealed the day she was buried. The seal has been unbroken until tonight.
The coffin was sealed, too. There's a heavy chunk of wax up here. I noticed it when we were trying to get it open.
Oh, she couldn't find rest. She couldn't find peace. She's out there somewhere in the night. Where? Where?
Old man's half mad.
I feel like I'm losing my mind, too. But there's got to be some logic in this. Now, couldn't the body have... Well...
Disintegrated?
Yes, after all, she died 200 years ago.
Well, still, there'd be some trace of it, but there's some dust or something, but there's nothing here. Nothing at all.
What does it all mean?
Yeah, Pete, what are you thinking?
I only know one thing for sure. Josette wanted us to see this empty coffin.
Why?
Well, I have a theory about that, but it's only a theory at the moment.
Can't you tell us?
Not yet. Not until we have some further proof. There's one more thing we have to do.
What?
I'll tell you that in a minute.
She couldn't find rest. She couldn't find peace. Poor soul. Poor soul.
Sir.
The dead should have rest. The dead should have peace.
I understand there's another Murdoch woman buried here. Laura Murdoch Radcliffe.
Laura Murdoch Radcliffe died by fire.
Where is she buried?
Outside in the ground. She couldn't be buried here. She's not a Stockbridge.
But where? What part of the cemetery?
The old part, past my shed. There's a tree near her grave, a maple tree. When the summer sun is warm, she has shade.
I know what you're thinking, Pete.
Discuss it outside. Are you with me?
I don't know.
We've gone this far. We can't stop now. Mrs. Stoddard's life may depend on what we're able to find out.
All right, maybe I'm crazy, but I'm with you.
Good. Let's go then.
You're going now? You're going to leave me?
Yes, but we'll be back. We'll put the coffin back where it belongs.
You're going to her, aren't you?
Her?
Laura Murdoch Radcliffe. You're going to her, to her grave.
That's right.
Be very, very careful.
Of what?
The dead don't like to be disturbed. They don't like strangers walking on their graves. They might get angry. You must be very, very careful.
I will.
You promised to come back.
I promise.
Laura Murdoch Stockbridge died by fire. She couldn't find peace, poor soul. She's out there in the night somewhere. But where? Where?
This isn't it.
John and Corinne Radcliffe. Must have been a relative.
The caretaker said she was buried somewhere near the maple tree. It must be somewhere right here.
Here it is.
Laura Murdoch Radcliffe. Born 1840, died 1867.
All right. We found it. Now what?
I think you both know.
You want to dig up her grave, don't you?
Want to open the coffin?
I have to. I have to find out what's in that coffin. Now, you both know we're on to something pretty important. We've got to go through with this. You can't let me down now. Either one of you.
I should be following the rules of sensible behavior, but nothing that's happened tonight is sensible. I'm still with you.
All right, Frank. You know I wouldn't do this if I didn't consider it vitally important.
Look, how are we going to dig up a grave? We don't have any shovels.
We passed a tool shed back there.
Okay, I'll just see what I can find.
What do you expect to find in the coffin, Pete?
Haven't you guessed?
Yes. You expect to find nothing.
Wish they hadn't gone. Wish they hadn't left me. Tonight, I want the company of the living. I should have told them not to go. They've gone to her grave. The grave of Laura Murdoch Radcliffe. Why? They can't learn secrets from the dead. I know things about her. I could have told them things. Things that I have stored in my head and in my records. What do I know about her? What have I read? She died by fire. At night. Yes, yes, that's it. In her bedroom at night. There was something else about her death. Something strange. I can't remember what it was, but it was something strange. It must be in this book. Everything about the Radcliffes is in this book. What is it that I was trying to remember? What is it?
Here, I was able to find these.
Oh, good. Let's get started.
Look, there's only room for 2 of us to dig, so we'll work in shifts. I'll start out.
Okay, I'll give you a hand.
Wait a minute. Listen.
What?
Didn't you hear it?
Didn't hear a thing.
Neither did I.
Must be my imagination. Well, come on, let's do what we have to do. I want to get out of here.
Yes, this is it. The death of Laura Murdoch Radcliffe. Yes, it's all here. This is all I was trying to remember. This is what I wanted to know. Yes. The child. Yes. The boy. The boy. Someone's here. In this room. Who is it? Who?
Did I startle you? I'm sorry.
How did you get in here?
The door was open.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm looking for someone. A man named Guthrie, Dr. Peter Guthrie. I understood he was coming here. Have you seen him?
3 men came here, but only one of them told me his name.
What was it?
It was Gardner.
Garner. Frank Garner?
Yes, that's it. And there were 2 men with him, a young man and an older one.
I see.
Were they your friends?
Yes, they are. But I don't know what they're doing here.
They came to disturb the dead.
What?
They wanted to open her coffin. I told them not to. I told them to let her rest. That there's no rest for her, poor soul.
Who?
Laura Murdoch Stockbridge.
What did you say?
The coffin was open. She was gone. She couldn't find peace.
But why would they want to open a coffin?
Well, to help the living, they said. But my concern is not with the living. It's with the dead. I'm here to protect them. They're mine.
Did my friends say where they'd gone?
To the grave of Laura Murdoch Radcliffe. I can show you how to find them.
No, that's all right. Did they say they'd be coming back here?
Yes, they shouldn't be long now.
In that case, I'll wait.
All right. I never minded waiting either. The living all have to wait for death.
When I came in here, I heard you say that you'd found something. What did you mean?
Yes, it's very interesting. About the death of Laura Murdoch Radcliffe. It's here in my records. Would you like to look at it?
Yes, please.
That thing must have weighed a ton. One thing's sure. Has never been opened. It's sealed up as tight as a drum.
And by every law of logic, the remains of Laura Murdoch Radcliffe should be inside.
By every law of logic, yes.
Well, we'll soon find out.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yes.
Your friends will think it's interesting, too. I'll show it to them when they get back.
What are they trying to find? Did they tell you?
Oh, they're interested in the old families, the Murdochs, the Stockbridges, Radcliffes.
Why?
I don't know. I never asked them. It's a curious thing about Laura Murdoch Stockbridge and Laura Murdoch Radcliffe.
What is?
Two women with the same maiden name, living 100 years apart, and both of them died by fire.
Yes, I suppose that is curious.
To die by fire. To burn alive. It must be the most terrifying kind of death. I don't like to think about it.
I'm not afraid of fire.
You're not?
Oh, no. Fire gives a warmth. And there's beauty in fire. Wild, indescribable beauty. With colors so vivid, so intense, so beautiful, so very beautiful.
Oh, it won't budge. Here, let me take over for a while.
No, wait a minute. It's starting to give. There it comes. I'm getting it open, I think.
Well?
Help me open the lid.
What do you see?
What you thought we'd see. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It's an empty box. Looks almost like it's always been empty.
Have you ever looked into the heart of a fire?
Yes.
Then you've seen the colors, the red, yellow, gold, every color of the spectrum,
Yes.
burning brighter, brighter, brighter. There's great sadness in fire, too, because every fire must die. But the beautiful part is that another will be kindled in another place, in another time.
Feels so strange.
Do you?
Yes. I don't know why, but it feels so strange. Miss.
There. The thing's back in the ground where it belongs.
The body of Laura Murdoch Collins missing in Phoenix. The body of Laura Murdoch Stockbridge missing in the crypt, and now the body of Laura Murdoch Radcliffe missing, too. There's got to be a connection. There's got to be.
I agree with you.
Let's get back to town.
No, we've got one more thing to do first. We promised the caretaker that we'd put the Stockbridge coffin back into the vault.
That's right, I almost forgot.
All right, come on. Let's do it and get it over with.
Yeah, let's hurry. Sorry we took so long.
What?
I say I'm sorry we were away for so long.
It's a strange thing to say. Was it a joke?
I don't understand.
You just went out that door a moment ago.
A moment ago. No, we've been gone almost 2 hours.
Oh, no, only a moment ago. You're trying to confuse me. Why?
Tell me, was anybody here? Try to remember.
Oh, no one was here except you. No one.
Well, what happened after we left?
Well, I walked to the bookshelves where I keep my records.
Why?
Well, I was looking for something. I was looking for something.
What
yes.
was it?
I can't remember. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I'm going to the cottage now.
Oh, please, try to remember what happened after we left.
I can't remember. I'm tired. I need rest. I'm an old man. I need rest. I'm going to my cottage to rest.
What do you suppose he was looking for?
Hey, could it have been this book?
What is it?
Looks like a record of the Radcliffe family.
Well, look at that page you opened. Is there any mention of the death of Laura Murdoch Radcliffe?
No, there's no mention of her at all, except,
What?
well, this newspaper clipping. The masthead says Collinsport Courier, October 1867.
It's the year that Laura Murdoch Radcliffe died. It's probably an account of her death.
Yeah, but what is it? What does it say?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, the ink's all faded. Look at it.
Oh, that's impossible. The ink can't fade like that in a closed book.
Yeah, and the masthead is still there, only the article is gone.
There's only one way that ink can fade like that.
How?
By being exposed to a light, a powerful light. The light of a fire.
Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.